Greetings, preachings, time for Lumina. Oh, what's going on back there? Oh. Teachings. Ooh, really? Yes, really. How you guys doing today? Me? I'm quite okay. I just wanted to shoot a new video because I haven't done one for a little bit. So pretty over there. So anyway, I just thought that I would shoot a little video here to be relevant, to stay relevant, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times when we're going through these spiritual attacks and things like that, it's like we don't even recognize how much of a toll it takes on our body. Literally. Body, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. So having said that, if you're going through spiritual attacks, which I know you probably are, crystal baths, a lot of crystal baths, a lot of prayer, and a lot of rejuvenating with self, with God, you know what I mean? Listening to different frequencies, you know what I mean? Because that calls upon changing your energy, right? Paying attention to the synchronicities that are around, you know what I mean? Like in music, even your kids could be playing something, your hubby could be playing something, your wife could be playing something, whatever the case is, your friend could be playing something, it could be a commercial of a kid, you may not have a child, like you may just be watching, you know what I mean? So either way, synchronicities of the world, right? Pay attention to those, right? I'm so grateful to be up right now because when I tell you guys that was a major attack, and although I'm here to uplift others, I'm also here to enlighten others, okay? God told me before, my angels always tell me, my ancestors always tell me, is what I meant to say, my apologies, that they don't care about how you feel. They're here to reveal and unveil what's real, right? So that is the truth, right? So a lot of people might be in their feelings about things that you said. Maybe things are coming to truth, you know what I mean? And like, how is that your fault that you predicted something? You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it is. Also, that's just the way it is. Yeah, things will never be the same. So how did that full harvest moon do for you guys? Because I know mine was crazy. But having said that, I was paying attention to the synchronistic energies of the universe that were being sent to me, giving me ingredients to heal, or wherever the case is, right? We're always talking about, like, I would like to help others, but I would like to help myself too. So by helping myself, I would like to help by enlightening you about what other beings go through, you know what I mean? So like you have these spiritual attacks, like when you could be nauseated, you could be fainting, you could be seizurish, you could be tremorish, you could be having a lot of muscle spasms, you could be having speech impediment, or I can't say it, speech impediment, I don't know, not very impeachment, fuck, either way. Either way, you may be going through all of this, right? And at times like that, like, it's like the darkest night of soul is the only thing that you literally feel like you don't want to fall into, right? And let me tell you about that darkest night of soul. It's like a vortex, it's like a vacuum, it's like a magnet, and you're the magnet. So obviously this magnet, sorry, you're made of the ingredients that the magnet, you know, aluminum or whatever the case is, alkaline, and it sucks you up, and you have no choice but to fight. You have no choice but to reach at your greatest depths, excavate, you know, dig deep in your treasure inside. Like, you have no choice but to do that. And you have due diligence to tell your story. Okay, you have due diligence. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going through, but they don't really speak about what they're going through, like what you're really going through. Like, I mean, the nightmares of, some of you may be having nightmares of being raped, or whatever the case is. That is because they're literally penetrating your energy. They're literally trying to penetrate your energy. Some of, like, just for that matter, like, don't sleep with anybody in your dreams. Like, if you can, if you are a being that you are, and you are as accelerated as you are, being the starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish I might have this wish tonight, right? So either way, since you are, then you should be able to change up the trajectory of your dream, right? So notice when you are in your dream, because I know it's a challenge to remember, right? But at the time you're remembering it, right? So strive to pay attention to what you're paying attention to as well, right? So as you're paying attention to it, tell yourself you're not going to do it. You're not going to go through it. You're not. Pay attention to where you are. Where you, like, what are you being warned? Are you being forewarned about something? Is this something that happened before? Like, you know, like, what is it? I haven't really been having nightmares like that anymore, thank God. The nightmares have been more of the physicality of the physical, right? And I mean, like, maybe some of you guys are usually, like, maybe a lot of you guys, like, I'm seeing like a energy siphoner, like a magician, like a high alchemist of some sort, whatever, some witch, wizard, whatever the fuck you want to say, dark energetic being. They're siphoning your energy and they're changing it. Like, they're trying to, like, I'm seeing like a puppet, you know, so they're literally switching, like, their fate, their, not judgment, their justice, like, things that they will go through, you are going through. You know what I mean? And it's not your energy. Call upon your energy, because your energy is your own, okay? So I was talking earlier to my collective on my Snapchat, that is Luminary 7*7, right? Nori Goddess 84, either way. And we're here to tell a story, originally. So either way, I was speaking to them about these things that I go through, or what I've been going through, right? So I feel like we should talk about these things. So we're Luminary 7*7, all right? I'm here to tell my story, so that's what I'm going to do, right? People don't, like, it's nice, people want to hear about themselves, they want to hear about your story too, though, you know, like, your story, like, the light that you bring, like, you could bring either the light or the darkness, and I love the way the darkness is sitting up here, and the light is here, right? Like, your heart, it emanates light, and it brings you back into the light, right? I'm hearing that song again. Wake me up before it's over. I don't know, right? And then, don't wake me up, but, like, too much shadow in someone's cup. Like, I keep seeing this cup, and it's just like dark, like molasses dark type of thing, dark matter or whatnot. So either way, somebody is trying to fill your cup with darkness that isn't your fulfillment. This isn't your wish fulfillment. Dude, 9 of Cups is your wish fulfillment. You know? Like, you're spiritually healing, you're sexually healing, which I keep feeling this sexual energy of late. And also know that even though you are coming upon different, more adverse, I'm hearing adverse effects of things, not all of these energies are yours, is what I'm saying. Like, so as you're coming out of the shell, like, they're showing me somebody, like, cracking, like a normal cracker, okay guys, like, not like all these new ones nowadays, right? And it's a very hard process. It is a very hard process to crack that shell open, right? Nutshell, in a nutshell. So once you crack through that shell, like, you don't want to go back to hell, right? You've seen Drag Me Back to Hell. So maybe a lot of you guys were feeling like you were cursed. A lot of you guys are going through a lot of different things. So a lot of you guys could be in the beginning of your spiritual journey, and you're closing karmic cycles. So you're recognizing by being around the wrong energies is dragging you down too. Some of you guys are enlightening. Like, some of you guys have faced the darkest nights of your soul, and right now this is you, like, your body's reconstructing itself. That could be one. And then a next one is that you're literally being attacked, bro. You're literally being fucking attacked. So those are like 3, but there's more different energies that I'm picking up right now. But whatever you are going through, only you can tell your story, dude. Only you can tell your story. So I'm here telling my story. So last week I was oh yeah, I think I spoke about this before, but last week I was chilling in my room, right? And it was like, close my door. And no, I wasn't chilling in my room. I was downstairs, and I was going to bring my daughter to school, and she was late, and it was like, fuck, it's hot. It's just Florida water. Either way, I didn't make it out to go out. Like, I remember sitting there, I remember getting ready, I remember cleaning, everything was good. Everything's nice, everything's great. But then in the process of waiting, okay, half an hour is going by, 40 minutes is going by, I'm like, what the fuck's going on, type of thing, right? And then all of a sudden my tummy started hurting me. By the way, I just did a read for you guys online, and yeah, okay, this is sounding more interesting. So either way, that happened, and I really didn't make it out that door, basically, because my tummy started hurting me, and all of the energy, it seemed like that already transmuted. It felt like it balled up in one energy. So something about just keep swimming. What do? We swim. We keep swimming. Like, Nemo wouldn't have found, his dad wouldn't have found Nemo if he didn't keep swimming, like, so to speak, right? So just keep swimming. Whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. When you, like, yeah, you're down, like, but you won't be on the ground forever. You know what I mean? And I was watching one of my girls, Phoenix Marvelous, and she is fucking amazing, my sister. And she was talking about, thank God for being on the ground or something, because she wouldn't be able to look up, right? She wouldn't be able to see what's above. And yes, very true. Thank God for being on the ground, because if I wasn't on the ground as this light, I wouldn't be able to go up. Shine bright like a diamond. So, wanted to speak of these things. I wanted to speak of some of these things that I'm going through, and maybe you are going through too, and what we could do, and whatever the case is. Because I could go ahead and be doing my cards and all that stuff, but it's like, I'm just another being telling, I'm just another conduit of spirit telling my message as is, you know what I mean? But I feel like a way that we could really penetrate the skin, soul, and spirit is by telling our story. We really don't have anything to lose, because a lot of beings, you're coming amongst beings, and they see your light, they see your shine, and they see that it's fucking bright, and they're in the dark mode. They're just always in the dark mode. They're like, how can I get in the light? How can I get in your light? Because you're so bright, right? So we weren't always bright, though, and it takes a lot, unbeknownst to others, to stay bright, right? But as long as you're staying bright with all your might, like keeping high energy, like, and I know I speak it because I experienced it, type of thing. But the thing about it is, this weekend, I just felt like I was fucking fighting for my life, bro. And it was like so scary. It was such a scary experience. I need to speak about this, because a lot of people don't speak about the real shit that fucking happens. And To be honest with you, I've been having mind fogs. I'm not okay to walk on the street. I could fall in the street. And yes, I've been doing all of my documentation, whatever the case is, but aside from my issue that I have with my cardiovascular system, it's like, aside from that, there's a lot, right? So let's get into it, right? You're going through these things and you don't know what to do. All you can do is relax. All you could do is lay down. Okay, you have to lay down, but you have this report to do. Lay down. And the moment that you get that window of truth, like that window of energy, that window of, I think I'm okay to move again, then you can work on it perhaps. But this like literally is talking about bringing all your power back to you and being empowered by that. You know what I mean? Because it is crazy. So like, no matter what I do, I'm consistently attacked. You're consistently attacked. And it's like, you guys, we're just lovely light beings striving to stay as light as can be in dark conditions, in a dark world, right? So it's like, who's anybody to try and shoot us down? And I'm hearing, they can't keep a good and pressed down. And that was my remix of whatever. Which, yes, solid as a rock. Either way, right? You're solid as a rock. And there's nothing that anybody could do to block. They can attack you and you really aren't exempt from the pain. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you're not feeling, you're not. And I don't know about what everybody else is feeling or going through, but I have nothing to lose. I only have to gain. So I'm not gaining any type of clout or anything like that. Like, people don't be watching my stuff, not all the time. It's like maybe or something. And that is also something of siphoning energy. Like, you really have more views than you actually know. And I want to talk about that too. Like, the same that happened to me on Snapchat, and that's why I'm actually on YouTube. I'm like, fuck, I gotta really do something different because this is bullshit. So it happened about like 3 years ago. I was in Ingersoll, and I was on my, just normally speaking, on my Snapchat. If anybody has Snapchat, like, you can literally like tell me what you think. Like, maybe this happened to you too, okay? And this is before the public profile, by the way. Before that. Because public profile really wasn't a thing until this year or whatever, or mid last year. Either way. So I was on my shit and I was talking. Then all of a sudden I looked and there was an eye at the bottom of the screen. I think it was a blue eye or white eye. I'm not sure, but either way. 100, 200, 400, 600, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I'm like, what in the heavens is happening here? And I'm like, well, God keeps telling me and forcing me and telling me, keeps pleading with me to go on YouTube and speak my story, and everything will happen in its time and nothing before that. You know, nothing happens before God's time. Everything in divine timing. I'm hearing the Price is Right. Either way. Yes, either way. I'm like, what the fuck? So I wouldn't go to the people, so God brought the people to me. Right? I'm like, what is going on? I'm on private. Like, I'm literally blocked from everything. What the fuck's going on? For a week, it was going on like that. Then all of a sudden, it just went down. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is weird. So, 3 years later now, I have my own platform, or whatever the case is. And then when I started noticing it, I started noticing public profile. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, my friend told me that somebody was going around and that, excuse me, manas. Apparently it was on Vice and they were striving to make us look dark. And it's like, how the fuck? Like, it's so crazy the way people try to make lightness look dark. Because we had to embrace our darkness in order to be in the light. And as you could see, I'm okay with looking at the sun. It doesn't matter how fucking bright. What the fuck? Like, This gives me power. Okay, the universe gives us power, right? And you are the magical wildflower. So, oh, by the way, look up my song, Wildflower, Prestige Ignites, on the Tosca Rhythm, produced by Cut and Clear Music Productions, Inc., on all major platforms. And, no, there's not a video yet for that, but it's on all major platforms. Your iTunes, your Apple, your Spotify, your everything, your Deezer, everything. Google me, either way. Certain things people can't do that you can do, and they're like, how can you do that? Okay, so I wanted to talk about that too. I wanted to speak about how there are certain beings in our circle, right? And it's like, where did you come from? Where did you go, my lovely? Like, where did they go? Who 11:25, of course, because this is something that I do for myself, right? To bask in my own glory. Because 11:25 is my number, my birthday. So I would like to. Yeah. So I just like to give thanks to God on my birthday. So either 11:25. You already know it's 7, right? 5 plus 2, 7. Either way. So I wanted to talk about those things. The government, CIA, the police, exes colonizing with other exes, with friends, with family, with ex-friends, families, families and frenemies, the big F's. Fuck you. Anyways, colonizing against other energies, high light beaming energies, I'm hearing, right? So don't worry about what they do, because they're not worried about what they do, and they're weary from what they do, right? So don't worry about it. Don't be so hard on yourself, all right? I know that you had so many plans to do this, to do that, and then all of a sudden, boom, bomb, bomb. Oh, man down. I know how it is. Trust me, I know how it is. If I know how it is, everybody just looks at you and they're like, oh, what a pretty, oh, what a nice, oh, you're so positive, oh, you're so, oh, so silly. That naive is not you. Definitely not. You think things very well and through. In fact, can you recognize how many traits you used to have that you don't have right now? 2. What's the issue? I know I'm coming outside and need some coffee. 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 I don't know how the fuck. I'm so, like, you guys have no idea how happy, like, how happy, blessed. I'm blessed. I am blessed. You are. We are. We're all stars. So, wanted to talk about that. So, that's what they did, and then all of a sudden my friend was saying Vice TV and all this shit, trying to make me look evil and whatever the case is. I don't give a fuck, like, nigga, fuck you. No, fuck you, bitch. Like, who you talking to? Why you acting like a bitch? Cause y'all niggas ain't shit. And if I was a dude, I'd tell, no, all I wanna do is get my pussy sucked, nigga. Anyways, not really. Because even that is exchanging energies. Alright, either way. When I get you fucked up. So somebody may be around a being, a loved one, that they need to wash their drinks around. So either way. What's in my cup stays. Anyways. So I'm definitely deserving to go outside and do what I need to do for me and you. Alright, so every time that you bask in your glory, everybody literally feels it. Like, literally, everybody feels it, and you are the one who reveals it. Alright? Excuse me. So, last week, Tuesday, was that the same day? Fuck yeah, it was the same day. So, last week, Tuesday, my daughter, we're gonna go back to that. So my daughter needed to go to school, whatever the case is, everything that I transmuted, all of the energy, we're going back to that 25. Yes, Nori, do it. Keep them alive. So anyway, going back to that. So it seems like everything that I transmuted just came back upon me. Right? It was crazy. It was fucked up energy. It was like, ooh, ooh, oh. And then I'm like, I need to go lay down. And I lay down and I didn't get back up for 4 hours. Daughter was gone. And came back. Like, I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? What happened? Like, where am I? Coming to the outs now, right? Like, I just felt so, like, mind boggled, right? It was really discombobulated. I was like, where the fuck am I? Why am I here? Where's oh my god, I was gonna walk my daughter to school with my daughter's already home from school. She's like, hi mom, da-da-da-da. I'm like, fuck. And then I was like, you didn't go to school. What are you talking about? I look at the time, I'm like, what the fuck? She didn't go to school. But either way, like, taking it easy for you. And just because nobody else experiences what you're experiencing, it doesn't negate what you're going through. It doesn't mean that, you know, it doesn't label you. It doesn't say, hey, you're not going through this. Just because you go to the hospital, the doctors, and they can't, like, detect exactly what it is you're going through, it doesn't mean that you're not going through it. It doesn't mean that you don't have a situation on your hands. It doesn't mean that that can hold you under contempt. You know what I mean? So don't worry about it. Everything's coming to the forefront. The forefront, right? So I was forced to come on here because they started fucking up my shit. They're chopping up my shit. They're erasing my shit. They're chopping up my videos. They'll be talking like, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that I was doing kung fu. Like, I don't, like, it's so annoying. But instead of getting mad, I get glad, and I'm hearing, smile, you're on candid camera. Exactly. It always feels like it's a joke to them. It's a joke to them. Like, they're laughing at your pain. But I heard laugh now, cry later. Laugh now. Cry later, because that's all you do. And it actually alleviates a lot of pain by laughing. From when I was a kid, like, it'd be like, even if I dropped on my ass in front of the whole entire fucking school, I would be like, I would laugh at myself. What else can I do? Ooh, no. Not today, because again, it's all about perspective, right? And giving divine love and unity is literally our objective. So going back to that, so that same day, later on, I'll go and I talk to my friends, and I was sitting and I was talking out, and I was like, yeah, I passed out. They're like, what? Oh, you fell asleep? I'm like, no, it's the anything. I fainted. They're like, what the fuck? Sorry, my heart's hurting me. I'm like, yeah, it happens. It's just a little bit too happening these days. So like, fuck. So either way, actually, I'm not even sure. It was like, no, it was not the same day. So let's say Tuesday, so maybe Thursday then. Yeah, because Friday is when my whole body crashed. Okay, so like leading up to. So after that happened, I just went on like nothing happened. Like I always do. If I'm, excuse me, if I'm even undergoing something that hurts me so bad, I will cling on to the sweetest thing. Not sweetest person, the sweetest moment, the sweetest cherished memory, the sweetest something to me. Fucking ice cat, caramel, 2 shots. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just 11:33 on the clock as I'm talking about it. Yeah, right? So just like changing the trajectory of things, like incense does. So this one's called Fragrance, Precious Fragrance. And damn, it smells fucking precious. Right. It cuts the air. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about that because like earlier I was talking about energy and things having different frequencies or whatever the case is. So like even I'll wake up and I'll know if the dishes aren't done because I could feel the energy. Energy. Right? So watch out for that. Pay attention to that. Oh yeah. So, oh yeah. No. Yeah. Energies and frequencies. Yeah. So animals have frequencies. Like the trees frequency. This is frequency. That every blood clot thing have frequency. By the way, go check out my song Frequency on all major platforms. I'm currently working on the video, and I feel like that may be the reason why all these things are happening. Maybe God's trying to send a major message to me about the new video I'm working on, which is called Frequency. All right, and that is for the Hard One Rhythm, also produced by Cut and Clear Music Productions Inc. And go check it out and tell me what you think. Frequency. All right, so going back to my story. So Tuesday, let's say it's like Thursday or something. 2 days I'm hearing, right? So 2 days, not Tuesday, 2 days. So either way, Tuesdays. 2 days. Yeah, because I was on Wicked Tuesday. Either way, Cut and Clear Radio, Twitch. Either way. So now I'm walking with my girlfriend. She takes me out. We go out for Starbucks or whatever the case is. We're chilling there. Then she takes me to the dollar store and gets me an alarm clock for the kids. Either way, it was a beautiful gesture. It's beautiful. Pay attention to other beings that strive to keep you in your happy place. Okay? Because that will create comfort for your happy space. If that makes sense. Excuse me. So either way, go outside now. Walking back, everything's nice. Such a nice day. Yes, I got my alarm clock. Ooh, I had a caramel macchiato, whatever the case is. I'm great. Wait, not caramel macchiato. Cafe, cinnamon macchiato, whatever. I wanted a caramel macchiato. I'm gonna ask them to make that next time. Either way. Whoa, look at that! There's a beautiful fucking eagle in the sky. Woo, it's over my head. Woo, look at that one. Woo, it's over my head. Woo, look at that one. Woo, it's over my head. Woo, look at that one. Woo, that one's over my head. By the way, they're going away at the same time. So like one, I'll see it, pay attention to it, it comes over my head. I'm like, okay, halo. I can hear, I can see your halo. Halo. Goes away. Goes away. 3. Goes away. 4. Goes away. 5, I believe. Goes away. I'm like, what the fuck? All of a sudden, one goose. The fuck? Don't goose communicate with one another? I'm like, this is just not sensual sensing. This is not making any fucking sense. Start walking, and I'm like, start feeling jittery. Go to Timmy's. My girl's like, well, since you're done yours, and I didn't finish my Starbucks, she's like, maybe we can go for coffee. I'm like, oh, awesome, let's go for coffee. So we're going to Timmy's. and like feeling like a clenching feeling right here. You might be feeling this at times. Clenching feeling right here. I just feel like something just grabbed my soul, bro. I was like, what is this feeling? I'm like, ugh. Inside, I'm like, I kind of gotta go outside. Went outside, sat on the fucking shit. Sat down, another fucking eagle. I'm like, what the fuck? So pay attention to synchronistic energies in the universe. So synchronies in the universe, okay? Pay attention to it. So that was Thursday. Friday, boom, the biggest fucking migraine in my life. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Checking my blood pressure's okay. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? My heart's hurting. Oh my god. So it felt like something crunching here. Just, I can't feel my toes. I can't feel my legs. Fuck, what are those, right? I'd be walking in the street. Well, I'll be walking on the sidewalk and then all of a sudden, like, fall over. Like, just so weird. I just thought that I should speak. Maybe somebody else. That was at 3411. So 11 is very significant either way for someone. So, definitely for me. Twin flame energy.